Hey guys, WLJK back with another episode of Tech Time. Now I know I've slipped a little bit, it's been a little while since I've done this, but this is the software aspect. Now I am only going to show at the moment what I use to record on PC because I just realized I don't have the Hauppauge plugged into the 360 to fully show it, but plus I have to reset it up. So what we have here, and I'll bring up the first normal favorite, Fraps. Now as you can see, I turn around and change. This is actually I forget what the actual default keys are, but I've changed them mainly because who uses the number keys while playing games, you know. So yeah, the benchmarks, I turn around, excuse me, I have set it up to hide the overlay. Now you might be like, well, why do you hide the overlay if you want to find out your frames per second? Because my little screen, which is now sitting here wiggling the Fraps symbol on my keyboard, shows me what my frames per second is in the Fraps and whatnot. It's a little plugin they wrote in for people who do this. So the frame per second benchmarking I don't use. Screenshots I rarely use. But this is a setting for the movies. Okay, I see a setting that I need to change. There we go. But as you see here, I have it set up for the number pad enter key. The capture settings, I said it's 60 frames. That way it tries to get as much data as possible. You could try 30 frames, or what the actual NTSC setting is 29.97. That's what the actual setting is for NTSC. Naturally, record Windows 7 sound in stereo, because you don't need to turn around and put multi-channel because you're not recording in surround sound. And in my case, to get the microphone, record external input, which is my line in, which is my microphone. So that's the Fraps. And of course, I start playing game, I hit that enter key, and I'm recording. And yes, we can close Fraps now. Now, as for Camtasia, I'm going to bring this little snapshot up, because I didn't realize that it was going to do both of my screens. Yes, you can see the maps ready to load. But this is what I wanted to show you. Now, with Camtasia, you can record also the screen. Now, when I'm playing Minecraft, I'm not using the face cam, I use Fraps. If I decide to record Minecraft or whatever game it is and use the face cam, I use this part of the screen. I use the Camtasia, which, I could go either full screen or custom. If I'm just recording what it is now, audio-wise, I'll just have audio on. If I do the webcam, I'll click the little webcam and mute the webcam microphone. So that's how I do the face cam stuff in the game. Now, with the regular, see, I can close that, don't want to save it. With the actual webcam stuff, I use the built-in webcam software, when I do like my updates where I got, live action, I use the webcam software. So that doesn't really need to be explained because they're all pretty much the same, I believe. But for the Camtasia itself, now that was how I record. The render, I used to have multiple settings. I used to have two settings. I switched it all to one because I noticed it didn't really change much. So what I'll do is I'll do a quick, I guess you could say, tutorial on this. So when you fire up Camtasia, it has this main screen. So in the case of this, I'm going to import media, which this is actually my Tuesday update that I recorded previously. So it puts it up here, and I just drag it down into the timeline. Now, I don't know why it brings up this. I haven't had a problem with this if it's the video itself, but I believe this is where the original Tech Time video got screwed up because I switched between webcam and regular cam. So in this case here, you normally wouldn't get this. I'll put this yes in here. Now it comes up with the editing dimension. In my case, I do everything 1280 by 720. Everything. Because one, it gives you a high def picture, and that's one ugly mug. And it turns around and, you know, it gives you a high def, but it's not the 1080 where it would kill most of your, if you tried to stream it. Now, with that, seeing this is all selected, if it's one video, I just go up produce and share, and I pick my YouTube HD. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the edit and show you what these presets are. So if I go into edit, now most of this is pretty much standard. I didn't really change much. Preset name, okay, blah. File format. Now I convert everything into an MP4 flash, which helps so that I can do the face cam stuff. And it's the as you can see here, it's the recommended format for online viewing. I really wish the HTML5 spec went through. Because it's a better compression and it's a better streaming than the flash. But if we go into next, now as you can see here, I have no controls down here. Don't need controls. File format, MP4, flash options. I have automatic frame rate, keyframe every 5 seconds, encoding mode quality. I keep it at about 50%. Audio is 192. That makes a nice, rich sound. Now, I have not checked the audio in this yet, but I've been noticing that if I used my main mic with the webcam, that the audio sounds a little tinny. I thought I had it fixed. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to have to go back in and check it. But the audio settings, okay, audio just takes you there. Never mind. Okay. Now, if I'm doing the picture-in-picture, I have this box checked. I got checked like this anyway. And it'll put the picture-in-picture here, and I can move the picture-in-picture wherever I want it. And then next, all this info is blank. So, as you can see here, you know, automatic 5-frame key, no playback controls, pause at start disabled. I don't know where this function's at yet. Quality mode, video quality 50%, 192, audio, AAC, and then everything else down there is disabled. Now, this is also the same setting that I use to render the console stuff. So everything uses the same preset. Now, if you use like Sony Vegas, they have similar settings, but I found out going through that I wasn't getting a good quality with the console stuff, so I started doing everything through Camtasia. But then I go YouTube and I click next, and it's not supposed to be defaulted to that. I need to reset the defaults. In my case, I turn around and take it to video production. As you can see here, I got Camtasia record, which the video I'm recording right now is getting saved there. My Fraps get saved here. The Hodgepodge gets saved here. The webcam here. And then this is where all the videos going out go. As you can see, Levi and Minecraft. And this one will go... Okay, where the heck it go? You know, I've had that I need to say, name it up here. And we'll go update. And today is the 7th. Do that and go finish. And it'll start rendering. Now, it usually goes a little quicker than this, but seeing that I am now maxing out my cores, but my RAM is still sitting there going, let me break a sweat. But that is the rendering, and I'm actually going to cancel that and bring that back up. So yeah, and like I said, I'll do the console stuff later once I rearrange one or two little plugs to get everything hooked up. So cancel that. So this has been WLJK, guys. Hopefully that helps you with the programs, my settings, and the renderings. One more thing I almost forgot. You can do a batch render. And with the Levi's, I did this. So say you want to, say this is, okay, this is a 31-minute video. Say you wanted to split it in half. We'll go 15. I'll bring it to 15. I would hit S to split it. And seeing this section is picked. Now, this step you don't need to do, but I do as a precaution. I bring it over here, I hit delete so it takes that out. Select what I want to do. I go File. Where's it at? I would... where's that? Okay. Save project as... It's not supposed to be in there, but I would turn around and save as, okay, update 1, update 2, and then when I go at the end of the day, you know, if I'm going to want to turn around and do a large batch file at night, I would go to, where's it at? Sharing, batch production, which will ask for the file names. I click on the add files, go in here, add the files, and then hit next. Okay, but it would bring up that render option, you know, what type of rendering you want to do. I'd pick the YouTube HD, tell it where to save, and that would be it for the night. So now I can say this has been WLJK, so that gives you an idea how that happens. So I think after this I'm going to do the little I don't know if I'm going to do the tech tips yet, so I might get some more material together for that first. So I shall catch you guys later.